God bless everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm doing this little live today. You're probably gonna hear me later. If you hear me tonight, or maybe in the morning, in the afternoon, tomorrow. Well, I've been thinking a lot about Moses and the burning bush. About the time Moses, according to the Book of Exodus 3, he was in the wilderness. He was in the desert, and this thought is regarding experiencing God in the desert, experiencing God in the wilderness. Uh, Sometimes we think that because we're in a desert, because we're in a time of isolation, a time of separation, or most importantly, a time of testing, because we're in this time, we feel like, man, where is God? Where is God at this time? Where is God when I need Him? What's God when I need an answer? And the Bible says that Moses was tending sheep for his father-in-law, Harab, and he went into the wilderness, far into the wilderness. And when he was in the wilderness, he saw a burning bush. Wow, he saw this burning bush, and let me tell you, as odd as it is, he saw a burning bush. So he's like, man, why is that bush burning? And as he said, he got closer, and he noticed that the burning bush was not consuming itself. But this is not the most important part. The most interesting part is when God talks to Moses within the burning bush. He calls out to him and says, Moses, Moses. And Moses says, here I am. He says, don't come any closer. You have to take off your shoes because the place that you're stepping in, the footing where you're stepping in right now is holy ground. Let me tell you, in the midst of your desert, in the midst of your wilderness, in the midst of your time of separation, when you don't even know what's going to be next, you can be and you can experience God's presence. God is somewhere in there. Trust me. I have experienced it. I have experienced in this time of separation, in this time of isolation, in this time of rethinking, in the time of prayer, in the time of being with God. I have found myself in the middle of this burning bush, in the middle of His presence. And this presence is the one that guides us when we're experiencing God. And this is where Moses experienced God. Today, I don't know what you're going through. Today, I don't know even what's happening in your heart. But I want to tell you that in the midst of your desert, in the midst of that situation, God is there. God is there for you. No doubt. He's there. Um, Maybe you feel like you're separating, you're walking away. No, you need to stay put. Why do you need to stay put? Because the desert is the testing ground. The desert is the place where Moses got direction from God. It was in the wilderness that Moses got direction from God to go free the people. And it is in these times that we're living in right now, in this moment that we're living in right now, that we can find that direction from God. See, to be honest with you guys, I'm finding direction from God. I'm finding God showing me things that are amazing in this moment of desert, in this moment of wilderness. And, and let me tell you, God has great things for you, great things for me. He's going to do wonderful, powerful things. You just have to stay put. The Bible says that those who wait on the Lord, in the book of Psalms, those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. God is going to strengthen you again. God is going to give you what you need again. And you will come out, you will come out of this stronger than ever. Tú vas a salir de esto más fuerte. You come out stronger, stronger, stronger than ever. And you need to be there, and you need to To learn from this experience, you need to learn from this wilderness. Maybe you were being reliant on something too much. But God said, you know what? I have to step you back a little bit and not make you rely so much and rely on me, rely on who I am, rely on what I've done. Let me tell you, when you began your walk with God, you accepted Jesus, you didn't accept the church, you didn't accept anybody but Jesus Christ. And that's who you follow, that's who you serve. When we go to church, we go to prepare ourselves to continue serving, to continue working, to continue the task that God has given us. But it's up to you that in the midst of this learning process, in the midst of the storm, in this wilderness, in this time of testing, you also experience God. Don't fall away. Don't stop praying. Don't stop seeking. Don't stop reading. Don't stop informing yourself of the things of God. Just continue to separate yourself for Him. This is a time of separation, a time of consecration. And it's a time that God has given you today. It's God's time for you. Just like Moses in the wilderness experienced the burning bush, you can also find that place where God can encounter you and you can say, God, I am here, I am waiting, and I am willing. Today, are you willing? Are you willing today? God bless you guys.